ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे श्रीचैतन्यकृष्णं स्थापितं येन स्वयं रूपः कदा स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साक्षातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो ॐ कृष्णप्राणाय कृष्णकृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणि प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्णा. So welcome to today's class Mahabharat. So today we are going to discuss the further story. I hope you all forgot everything, but stories also we forget. So in last class we discussed about Mandavya Rishi, how he got curse. Sorry, how he gave curse to Yamadharmaraj. So this discussion we did is because of Animandavya's curse only, Yamadharmaraj took birth in a womb of a Sudra woman, and he is nothing but Vidura. So that story we have heard. So further, so like this, in the last story, the last class story, we discussed also the appearance of Dhrtarastra, appearance of Pandu and Vidura. So these things we heard. So they appeared respectively from Ambika, Ambalika, and one Sudra Dasi. So she was Dasi for Ambika. So through Vasudev, these all three appeared. And Vidura is also is Kaurava. Because that Sudrani is servant of Ambika. And Ambika is wife of Vichitravirya. So according to the Dharma Shastras, whatever is possessed by the wife, if wife is having some property that is completely belong to whom? That belongs to husband. And whatever the property is belong to the servant is belong to whom? To the master. So this Dasi is having the child means that is belongs to whom? That is belongs to Ambika. And whatever that is belongs to Ambika, whatever is there with the Ambika, that is belongs to whom? Vichitravirya. So that's why that boy is Vidura is also son of Vichitravirya only. So that's why he is also known as Kaurava. And he is a son of Vasudev. Because here, one more important point, Ambika only sent actually. To get that child, who is the cause? Ambika. And that's why another more reason actually. Okay. So today we are going to discuss so these are all small kids, Dhrtarastra, Vidura and Pandu. Small boys, they are growing. Meanwhile, Bhismadev was ruling means he was not sitting on the throne, but he is taking care because these are all young boys, small boys. They have to grow, take up the responsibility. So meanwhile, that's why Bhishmadev was ruling the Hastinapur. When Bhishmadev was ruling the Hastinapur, how it was? That is being discussed here in the Mahabharata. When Bhishmadev was ruling, you can see like we have seen when Ayati was ruling the kingdom, how it was. Similarly, Shantanu was ruling when how the society was. Before to that, we have seen when Dushyanta was ruling how it was. So like this, Dushyanta's kingdom we have seen, Yayati's kingdom we have seen. So Yayati is far elder, is a older generation. Then after that Dushyanta, then after that Bharata Maharaj also some glimpses there. Then after that Shantanu, how the Shantanu was ruling and how his was kingdom. And today we are going to see Bhishmadev when he was in the responsibility, how it was. Why these things we should know? Because by knowing this, we can understand how the society should be. It's very important. Many people they neglect. And Vasudev is writing with the purpose of the or educating purpose only. The purpose of educating all of us only is writing. Many times many storytellers also they oversee this. The description of the kingdom, how it was when so certain king was ruling. But today we are going to see. So Bhishma, when he was in the charge, he's like a acting in charge. That means he's a temporary, but he's not sitting on the throne because he cannot accept the kingdom. So sorry. ऊर्ध्वस् ऊर्ध्वस्याभवत् भूमिः सस्यानि रसवन्ति च ऊर्ध्व सस्याभवत् भूमिः सस्यानि रसवन्ति च यथार्थवर्षी पर्जन्यो बहु पुष्पफलाद्रुमाः. First and foremost, if the king is very nice, he is very righteous and dharmic. What is the thing? First, urdhva sasya abhavat bhumihi. So first and foremost, if your king is good means from the earth, from mother land actually, mother earth, from the land, so lot of crops will come out. माने बहुत बढ़िया खेती होगा, माने lot of trees, plants, they grow. Next, after growing, they rasavanti cha, and also all these crops, they are full of rasa. If there is no rasa, like mango tree is there, if there is no rasa in the tree, and there is no rasa in the fruit also. So that's why these all trees, plants are full of rasa. First of all, land will be yielding so many crops and plants and trees. Means it will become very fertile and started so growing from that land. So many like these crops, free trees and so on so, and all are full of rasa. And yatha rutu varshi parjan. On as per the seasons, on right time there will be rains. That means first Vasanta Rutu, then after that Bhishma, then after that Varsha Rutu. As per the Rutus, the amount of so rain should fall, that much will fall. Neither more or not less. So that farmers will not be having any tension. So they can plan the crops so nicely. On time, all the rains will be coming, and without any problem, without any tension, all the crops will be growing nicely and full of rasa will be they are having. And so many fruits, so many plants, so many grains so will be coming out. So that's why on time rains are very important. But if there is not on time, seasons are not on time, Varsha is not on time, what will happen then? So you thought that in this month there will be rain, but suddenly there is no rain. So then all the trees or plants are dried up, finish. Or otherwise rains are coming when the time is the time for harvesting. God. So that's why if king is good, यदा यथाऋतु वर्षी पर्जन्यो बहु पुष्प फलाद्रमाः, and all the trees, plants will be having so many flowers, not only flowers, also fruits. All the flowers will become fruits. So this is the first thing should happen. If king is not righteous, then there will be no proper rains, there is no proper crops are growing, and even if they grow, there will be no fruits and flowers. वाहनानि प्रहृष्टानि मुदिता मृगपक्षिणः गन्धवन्ति च माल्यानि रसवन्ति फलानि च. All the vehicles means we think nowadays that so Rolls Royce car and this and that, four wheelers, two wheels. No, vehicles means what? Elephant and horses. These will become very strong, and also bullocks, bulls. So bulls, they are all the carrier drivers. So carriers, these will become very strong, and all the birds will be so happy and started so expressing their happiness by various sounds. The whole kingdom, so many trees, flowers, fruits, all the animals like bulls and like the elephants, horses, all are very strong, and birds are started singing out of joy and jubilance. And Gandhavanticha Malyani, all the flowers will be full of juice. That means then you'll be seeing the everywhere honey cope. What is that? Honey copes. Honey copes will be there. And because flowers are full of juice means these honey bees will be collecting that and making the big nest, honey nest. So then full of honey, and also these flowers are everywhere, wherever you go, full of trees and flowers, and good smell always come. As per the seasons, various flowers are coming out. And now sometimes you can see in the Mayapur also. So some places, not in every place, but day by day it's increasing the gutter here because of too much. So constructing the buildings, which are cement buildings. Because of that, so drainage is now slowly drainage increasing, but the natural beauty is going off. But if you see some places, there will be big trees, champaka trees, and nice smell if you go under that. But if you see in this time of the Bhismadev, so many trees on the sides of the roads, and all the time flowers. And if you keep on walking, good smell. Funny big. Why I'm describing so much? You should know how the real beauty means what. We don't know real beauty. We're all so dull-headed. That's why our thinking way is in a different way, in an austeric way. We think real beauty means so many cars and so many vehicles, lot of pollution, and it's always bronchitic problems and suffocation. So much heat increased, so much temperature and heat waves, 50 degrees, 52 degrees, like that 50 is increased, almost all reaching 50 Indian states. So 50 degrees of temperature, no water to drink, no water to clean. So what to do? So drink, and even cleaning also is not there. And that's why they are using the papers. And also they are using, I have seen in the some city, in Hyderabad city, they were what they are doing, it's very horrible actually. It's a horrible, means horrible. They are so washing the rice and catching the rain. So to that water, after washing the rice, the water they are storing, and after that they are using that to clean the first time cleaning of the pots. At least that. And then after that they are catching that water and they are keeping that store. And when the remaining things are settled, that water, the remaining water they are using for the in the latrines to clean. This is the horrible situation of the Hyderabad, SR Nagar. You may say it like this, but it is the truth. In the city, there is a horrible problem for the water. They have no water to drink. And there is so much, you see, uncleanliness. Because there is no water, water is the one of the purifier. If there is no sufficient water, there will be no cleanliness, obviously. They cannot clean their clothes, they cannot, and also they are cleaning clothes, they are storing that water and keeping that is using to clean the after going to the so 1 and 2, so they are cleaning using that water. What kind of cleaning? This is a horrible situation actually. And after that, they are using that to clean the floor. And then after that, little water they use and to clean it. That means, so I have seen the extremity of the water problem, and it is there in India actually. So the reason is adharma. So, and also how it was so extremely beautiful. Vanigbhischanva kirtyanti na nagaranyata silpibihi surascha kruta vidyascha santascha sukino bhavan. All the merchants they are happy. They are not greedy. All our merchants are so greedy. And full, that means whole city, Hastinapur and also villages, full of the handicrafting people, the skilled people, skilled labor, lot of skilled labor. They are making the designs of the clothes and they are making the designs of the windows and doors and their constructions. They are beautifully, they are constructing the houses. They are extreme, that means their painters are there, extremely beautiful painting they can do. And they are doing the designs on the houses, is extraordinary designs. And the construction is also very wonderful. And like this, and also clothes are very design clothes. What designs you have seen? You don't know the design saris also. Nowadays you are thinking. And there are so many designs of the saris were there. And I think we should all go to that Dwapara Bhishma's time. Like time machine we should take and sit in the time machine, go and see. It's extremely beautiful actually. And you'll say that I will never come back. And everywhere fresh air. And that means that breeze is extremely, and also sun is no heat. And moon is always giving the soothing rays. And all are happy. All the learned people are also very happy they are getting. So it's nobody will be say that, oh, I have passed this degree, that degree I had, but I don't have any job. Nothing like that. Everyone is engaged and they have sufficient livelihood, more than needed actually. They are getting the livelihood. And everyone is happy. Even the powerful people, they are also fully getting the job. So that means intellectuals getting the job, people who are physical strength they are also getting the proper livelihood. Everyone is engaged, and there will be one. Even if you want to see, there is no one thief also. Na bhavantasya vahkechin na dharma na adharma ruchayo janaha pradeshvapi rashtraanam कृतम. अरे बाप रे बाप, ये कौन है बाप? तना ये आज ही 1 second. కొత్త పిచ్చిగాడు పొద్దురు అన్నట్టు. There was no thief at all. Even if you try to find, you cannot find. Because when will be the thief? If there is no sufficient things to eat and fill the belly and there is no happiness, then only people will become thief. If everyone is righteous and everyone is getting sufficient to eat and nice place to stay and nice clothes is getting, everything is fine, then why thieves? No thief at all. And nobody has any interest to do adharma. Everyone is full of satisfied. And it is looking like Dwapara now, the ending of Dwapara is looking like a Satyayuga. It's like Satyayuga, Vasudev himself is saying. That means, in Dwapara Satyayuga came, then in Kali Yuga, why Satyayuga will not come? Ending of Dwapara is nothing but the beginning of Kali Yuga. So, in the ending of Dwapara there is Satyayuga, means in the beginning of Kali Yuga, Satyayuga should be possible. Yes or no? Yes. So it is possible. Only it's a time is differentiating us. Krutam Yugam Avartata. Everyone is thinking that now Kruta Yuga came. That means Satya Yuga came. That was. Dharma Kriya Yagnashila Satya Vrata Parayana Anyonya Priti Samyukta Vyavardanta Prajastada. Everyone is following their duties. Everyone is doing their ekya. And Everyone is doing the duties as per the dharma. Now we are also doing the duties, but there is no point of dharma at all in the consciousness. Wherever there is more money, then they will be going. कहीं भी जाके काम कर देंगे, बस पैसा मिल जाए और क्या करना है। और उसमें उचित अनुचित कुछ विचार ही नहीं है। पैसा मिल रहा है मैंने बस कहीं भी भाग जाएंगे। देश भी छोड़ देंगे, घर भी छोड़ देंगे, कुछ भी कर देंगे। पैसा में परमात्मा है, ऐसा ही विचार है। कोई धर्म का बात ही नहीं। Nobody is thinking for the dharma. So, but at that time, people are not like that. They are following all the time. That means every duty is as per the dharma they are doing. Their activities are all checked with the dharma. And also one more thing. Anyonya priti samyukta vyavartanta prajastada. Anyonya priti samyukta. This is a very important point. Everyone is trying to please the another one. Now, what is the situation of the present society? Everyone is trying to exploit the another one. So, like the employer is trying to exploit the employee. Employee is trying to exploit the employer. The rulers are trying to exploit the citizens. Citizens are trying to exploit the rulers. So children are trying to exploit the parents. Parents are trying to exploit the children. Teacher is trying to exploit the students. Students is trying to exploit the teacher. Patient is trying to exploit the doctor. Doctor is trying to exploit the patient. And wife is trying to exploit the husband. Husband is trying to exploit the wife. So, and also like this, labor is trying to exploit the master. Master is trying to exploit the labor. And the shopkeeper is trying to exploit the, what is that? So, grahak, a customer. Customers are trying to exploit the shopkeepers. There is anyonya exploitation. How to exploit other and get the more money to me. How to get I can get more money. This is the consciousness. Everyone is trying to cheat others. Somehow or other I should cheat, otherwise I will be cheated. If I don't cheat, they will cheat me. So that's why before he cheat me, I should only cheat. Wherever there is a possibility, I should cheat. This is the consciousness of the present day society. Everyone is trying to feel enviousness of the another one. Everyone is trying to exploit. Everyone try to cheat. Everywhere, cheating, corruption, exploitation. So, but at the time, anyonya priti samyukta. And one person is, that means, is trying to please the opposite person. So, like you see in the shopkeepers, like vegetable vendor is there. He tried to give spoiled vegetables. Somewhere he will keep the nice vegetables, and near to him he will keep some portion of spoiled vegetables. And if you give in a basket, you will be picking for 1 kilo. You want to purchase the carrot, or otherwise, if you want to purchase the bitter gourd, so then you will be putting something. Maybe that is the 800 grams. Then 200 grams you will be keeping with him some cheap quality things he will put into that. That means in his consciousness, how to cheat him. Similarly, that person also, he is getting only 1 rupee margin, but he will be trying to bargain. Such a way he bargains that customer, and he try to make this not to purchase these vegetables and get wasted. So that means paraspara, anyonya. So what is that? The mutual, that means exploitation feeling is there in the society. Whenever there is a chance, another is exploiting that person. So labor will be coming, and that's a 2 days work, but he'll be doing that for the 4 days. so that he can happily get the money, more money. But if you give for contract, he can finish that in 1 day also. But if you give for the labor daily wage, he will do for 4 days. I'm presently I'm suffering like anything. This is happening. And also, masters also like that. They will be having the 10 acres of land or 10 acres of land, and to the labor they will say it is only 8 acres. And they try to get the more work. It means as much as possible. That means farmer is also cheating. Labor is also cheating. Everyone, everywhere is cheating. Teachers also, they don't teach anything. They don't explain. They say this course, that course, and like just on top, superficially they will teach and they say you are the past in this, you are getting a degree. And they don't take pain to explain. And there is no purity in the heart. There is no dharma in the heart. I am a teacher, and if this subject has to be taught to them means, then I have to put my energy, I should burn my blood, and I should explain everything so that make sure that at least average student also can understand this. And there is no dharma at all in the teachers also. Only namesake they are teaching and giving the degrees, and they are saying that he is qualified, he is the best in this. Even in the colleges, engineering colleges, they don't teach any syllabus. They all and come the play jokes. It's same thing in the spiritual organizations, same thing in the outside. Because they are also coming from there only. No? After coming to our society, what everything is changed. They change only dress, tilak, but in the heart that is there. That deep-rooted adharma is there. All bogus. They don't know any knowledge and bogus and sitting there as Shastra and speaking. Cheating. This is the cheating. Everywhere, full of cheating. That's extremity of the cheating. So same with students also, they are cheating. So they are nowadays paper correction, how it is happening. So only they are getting the money for each paper, this many rupees. They will be seeing superficially, tick, 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 plus giving the marks as per the length of the answer. This is happening. I know this. I know the teachers, they are doing like this. So Paraspara Preeti Samyuktaha at that time, how to please the another one, not do how to cheat the another one, no, how to please. If I try to please you and you are also trying to please, then how love will be actually increasing? Everyone is trying to please another one. What a society that is. That's really a beautiful society. If everyone is trying to favor the another one. Like you see now in the buses, old woman is coming and she's 80 years old, not able to stand. But young boy, he thinks that why I have to get up. He never no respect for the elderly. He will never stand up. And similarly, it's happening like anything. So completely doctors, how to suck the money from the patient. It's wherever there is a possibility is there, they started cheating. Like if we come to the real estate and buildings and business, then there is no limit for the cheating, extremity of the cheating. Liars, they are also cheaters. All. So in that society, if everyone is trying to please the another one, because of this, what is happening? The pleasure is increasing day by day in that society. Everyone forgive the another one and help them and please them, try to please them. And if there is any bad vegetable is there, vendor himself will took it out and he will keep the nice fresh one. And the the customer also, if it is 5 rupees, he is giving the 6 rupees. You take 2 more rupees. You take 2 more rupees. So, unlike the teachers, they are giving their life and soul for the developing the character in the students. Students also, they have a lot of guru bhakti towards the teacher, and they are dedicating their life. A husband is always trying to please her wife and make happy. And wives also, they are always trying to please her husband. No chichiri, kichik kichik. That means all the time nonsense, keep on. That means pulling the legs each other. In every family, it is nowadays. Every family, from the morning to night, kichir, 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 something always, they always quarrel each other. And some or something. And no happiness. Neither happiness to her and nor happiness to him. Nothing. So this is the family life. This is only possible when there is a Vaishnava, Kshatriya is going to sit on the top. The Vaishnava Kshatriyas and Vaishnava Brahmanas are needed. When there is a Krishna conscious Kshatriya is going to rule this society like Bhisma. Bhisma is a Mahajan, is a Parama Vaishnava, Shuddha Bhakta, and he is a great Kshatriya. And such a person is there, then only the society can be saved. मान क्रोध विहीनाश्च नरा लोभ विवर्जिताः. They don't have any anger and no pride and no lust at all. People nowadays all are lusty, extremely lusty and extremely greedy. And in that society, no greedy person. Everyone is following the dharma. If they say something, they always follow that. If they come for the work, they always give their complete effort to for their master and make master happy. And also masters also, they always try to see the welfareness of their labor, their servants. Their servants like this. Everything is in the right situation. And this Kaurava, this Hastinapur, and also in the Kurus, this country, everyone is having the big palace type houses. And the doors are extremely big doors. And so many temples and beautiful places. And this whole Hastinapur was looking like a Indra's Amravati. And big forests and nice waterfalls, water flows. It's extremely beautiful actual city. Now we are making everything is nonsense, garbage. Everywhere we are throwing the plastic. Everywhere. So all this you see on the bank of the rivers and also outside to the city. So big piles of the polluted, that means is collected plastic waste. It is completely releasing, spoiling the earth. Inside city full of pollution. Everywhere is lot of big manholes, gutter, and from that big rats are moving on. And when the rain comes, then everything, the drainage water is coming out and overflowing. And sometimes there is a breaking of this. Especially you can go and see in the Varanasi, Benares. So there is every day somewhere drainage problem. Because I go on the bicycle all the streets. Everywhere somewhere else. And this drainage, that's stool, everything is in the mixed in that water is started coming out and flowing on the roads. And you are walking and also you are running your cycles. And lot of bad smell. It's like a hellish planet. I think it is one of the out of so the 27 hellish planets. This is one more hell. We are making our life hell actually. Our cities, our places like hell. And they think that their rooms are so happy, but they are fixing the AC. What is the use of AC? Outside air only, it will suck inside. And outside air is completely polluted, and even if you suck it inside, and you are also breathing the same thing. And because of this AC, you will be getting the big problems, bronchitic problems. And after staying for few years in AC, then you will be definitely there is a change in your body anatomy, full of change. Your lungs, everything will become very weak. And not only that, it is damaging the whole environment. AC will release the chlorofluorocarbons. Very extremely dangerous for the weather. They will spoil the ozone layer. And because of that, ultraviolet rays will come out. And that will be causing for the cancer. That's why now you are getting so many cases in the villages also cancer patients. And we are making our place hell because of not following the dharma, because of there is no proper kshatriya. Then what is the solution? Venu Gopal, you are speaking the problem so much, but what is the solution for now? Now, how can we change this society? Is there any possibilities there? Yes, is there any possibility? What is that change? Only the change is we should re-establish Daiva Varnashrama society. We should spread Krishna consciousness. We should attract the people for this movement, and they should accept the desire of our previous acharyas, and they should get the really so determination, because they are having the faith on their acharyas. But other outside people, they cannot build this kind of society because they don't have any faith. So on the scriptures, they don't have faith on dharma. But Krishna consciousness, as much as it's going to spread, and as many people are understanding rightly this Krishna consciousness and vision of our acharyas, and there is a possibility of building this kind of society again. It is possible actually. Maybe you may see in the next life, when you take birth again, then you will see. Prabhuji, we are going to Golok. बात का बात है, अभी नहीं. कौन जा रहे हैं गोलोक? गोलोक जाना इतना आसान नहीं है. ये पॉपकॉर्न खाने की इतना आसान नहीं. It's not the staying on AC room. Golok means go with the cows. Go with cows. We should always develop that consciousness. Golok consciousness, if you have, then you will go to the Golok. You don't have any Golok consciousness, how you will go to the Golok? You never go to the Golok. It's impossible. You have all the modern techie consciousness and you want to go to Golok? It's impossible actually. When you develop the Golok consciousness, Golok means cows, land, and Krishna is always. That means when you do the japa, so when you do the sadhana bhakti, why the sadhana bhakti? I think so many days it happened. Speaking all these things. So when you do the Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, then at the stage of the ruchi, you will be coming to the Raganuga bhakti. Raganuga bhakti means what? Raganuga bhakti means following the inhabitants of the Vraja. That means following the Vrajavasis. Vraja means what? Vraja means cows. Vraja means land. Vraja means forest. Vraja means simple living. If you develop that consciousness, if you follow the inhabitants of the Vraja, how they are doing their service to the Krishna in the Golok Vrindam, if you walk in their footsteps and if you try to follow them, and if you develop the consciousness like them, then only you will go to the Golok. Sitting in the ACs and thinking about your AC room or otherwise the paper currency, you want to go to Golok, it's impossible. Just for the sake of 16 rounds and watching your YouTube channel or otherwise WhatsApp account and chanting 16 rounds, you will go to the Golok. Do you think it's a tamasha? Never. It's a boldly I am saying actually. It's impossible to the Golok. First to develop the Golok consciousness, then you will go to the Golok. To develop the Vrindavan consciousness, then you will go to the Golok. Otherwise, you never. Don't have at least a human consciousness and we want to go to the Golok. It's impossible actually. Just it's a cheating. You want to cheat yourself, that's all. So that's why Prabhupada said, Baba, simple living is very important. Simple living, high thinking. Live simply like the Vrajavasis, how they were living. Because you want to be Vrajavasi, that's why you have to practice how they are. So, how they are serving in the Vraja. How you can practice when you stay in that kind of an environment, then you can practice. It's not so easy actually. Not so easy. Only it's a fact actually. Fact is fact. We are simply imagining that means, oh, now Suddha Bhakta and I am going and I am in the. First of all, we don't have pure devotion. And on the top of that, what is the Raganuga Bhakti? Raganuga Bhakti means what? Vrindavan consciousness. Vrindavan means what? Krishna, land and cows. And how the Vrajavasis are serving with the cows, they are serving. All the Gopas always with the cows. Gopal, Krishna. And with the land, with the forest. That is the consciousness is required. Like how in the Kali Yuga we are trying to make everything easy and trying to out of our lust and greed we want to achieve everything in a shortcut way. And don't think Krishna consciousness also is like that. No. It is for the simple people who have the pure heart and simple heart and sincere heart. Whoever are sincere, simple and pure, for them only it is possible. Not for the crooked people who are having the very, that means cunning ideas, cunning mentality, crooked mentality, cheating mentality. No, that is Sahajiya chanting actually, Srila Prabhupada says. That Sahajiya mentality so should not be there and they cannot get the Golokunda. And so at that time, there are no passport needed. Everyone is full of dharma. So no boundaries, no passport, no visa. No need. Why we maintain the visa? Because there is cheating will happen to regulate the inhabitants, the invaders. So whoever is entering into this country, they should not create any harm. So that's why they has to be properly monitored and they should be in the observation. But at that time, nothing like that. So happy everyone. So South Kuru and North Kuru all easily going. That means this country to that country to this country. And all the small kings under the Kuru dynasty, they are all happy. And there was no one widow wife. That means there were no big fightings and killing each other. No widow wife. If adharma increase, then widows are increasing. Because of the sinfulness, people are dying in without completing of their age. But at that time there were no widows at all. Tasmin janapade ramye kurubir bahuli krute uparam samabhavapyo brahmana vasadhastadha babu sarva sarvadviyutastasmin rashtre sadasotsava. Every day there is a festival. Every day there is a new festivals. 365 days festivals. And there were beautiful wells, and also gardens and assembly places, and also Brahmanas' houses. There are the big, so yajna places completely filled with the all the arrangements. and every day was festival. Like this, because of Bhishma, everyone is happy there. One second. So by that time, meanwhile, our three boys, Dhrtarastra, Vidura, and Pandu, they grew slowly, gradually. They are growing. When their Yajnopaved Samskara is over, that means by the age of 7, for Kshatriyas age of 9, they do the Yajnopaved Samskara. That was done. Then Yajnopavata is done means what? They were going to the Gurukul and studying there. Their studies are over like that. So now they became now youth. They got youthhood. So at that time, our Bhishmaji, and one more thing actually, one more thing I have to mention. Diyatam bujyatam cheti vacho shruyanta sarvashaha गृहेषु कुरुमाख्यानां पौराणां च नराधिपः दीयतां भुज्यतां चेति वाचो श्रूयन्त सर्वशः. So all the time, what is happening in this in that city, So dan de do, that means give charity and feed the guest. These kind of things keep on going. So that means guests were fed in every house. So much they were given with the milk, curd, all the ghee, everything they make in ghee. All the dishes are prepared in ghee. If you prepare any item in ghee, even so, who is learning the cooking? If they also prepare the item in ghee, everything will be correct. All the taste will be there actually. So they were full of ghee, and all the items are in the very rich and opulent, the full of rasa, juicy. Nowadays, there is no quality in turmeric. There is no quality of the turmericness. In the salt, there is no saltiness, because now they are using some kind of some chemicals, and using the chemicals they are producing, and that salt is also waste product of some industries. Industry waste products they are making as a salt and selling to us is a big cheating actually. And also, like all the whatever the like jeera is doesn't have any quality. Dhania, because of the fertilizers and pesticides, is gone. The quality is gone. And vegetables, they are all hybrid vegetables, genetically modified vegetables, and no taste, no quality. Only just external features are there, big and nice colorful vegetables, but there is no juice. So that's why here you see in this Mahabharat, what is said, everywhere there is a juice. Juice means what? Tasty. There is a taste, but here now externally very beautiful, but no, there is no juice, there is no taste at all. When the flowers and fruits and trees they have juice, means taste. Rasa means taste. But now the things no taste at all. Everything is degraded, and no one is happy also by eating those. So this is a demonism. So then Yajnopavet Samskara is over for these boys, and oh, so then after that also they grew up. Now the time came for marriage. So at that time, so Bhishmadev called Vidura and he was saying, so my dear Vidura, now you see, you all grew up, your brothers also grew up. Now it is a time for arranging marriage for them. Because you all three became competent enough. Dhrtarastra, yourself and Pandu, it's time for marriage. Dhrtarastra is very powerful and nobody is equal to in his bodily strength. Pandu is also expert in the archery and you are expert in all the dharma shastras, niti shastras, itihasas and puranas. And what is right and wrong, you know very well. So you all three are the competent people. So now it's better to get married. So that this Kuru dynasty, at certain situation, it was gone actually almost because of Vichitravirya's death. So thought that Kuru dynasty will be finished. But by the Satyavati and myself, my mother Satyavati, myself and Vasudev, all three together, by doing hard work, finally we re-established this Kuru dynasty. So we want to see this Kuru dynasty can increase like how the ocean is in broad like that. So this Kuru dynasty should be expanded actually. So for that, you all should get married. And for this Dhrtarastra, and also Vidura, for all of them, we should arrange. And I thought that for Dhrtarastra, so who can be the best? So Dhrtarastra, for in his case, he was thinking, that means Bhisma was thinking, Gandhar Naresh Subal's daughter, Gandhari, can be good because she is very chaste and she is also appeared in such a Kshatriya dynasty. And also for the case of Pandu, Kunti was daughter. Kunti can be the right wife. And also Madra Naresh. So Madra Shalya's sister. So Madri can be best wife. Like that I am thinking. But here also one more thing. Bhismadev said that Pandu can be the king because Dhritarashtra cannot be king. Because now till now he was just temporary responsibility he took. But Dhritarashtra cannot be king. He is blind man. Dhritarashtrastva Dhritarashtratvachapshushva Rajyam na pratyapadyata Parashavatvad viduro Raja Pandur Babuvaha. Bhishma announced with Pandu can be the king. Dhritarashtra, Vidura and Pandu, these three are the brothers. But Pandu is only competent to become king because Dhritarashtra cannot. Elimination process. He is a blind man, blind person cannot be king. And Vidura also is a right. He is very intelligent. But the problem is he appeared from the Sudras womb through Brahmana. So that's a Parasatvat. Because of this, he cannot be king. Only the thing is, so one person is remaining, that is Pandu. Of course, he is the youngest brother. So, but he can be the king. And like that, so at that time, Bhishma also thought, and also he was thinking, so these people, these girls should get married with this. And these things he is telling to Vidura also, because Vidura is very smart and intelligent. And Bhishma always, anything he wants to say, so he will share with the Vidura. So then, like that, he thought. So Vidura also said that whatever he shared, then Vidura said that. So, Bhavan Pita, Bhavan Mata, Bhavan Naha Paramo Guruhu. Tasmat swayam kulasyasya vicharya kuru yadhitam. तो पिताजी, तो भीष्मदेव, तो आप ही हमारा, यू आर आवर फादर, यू आर आवर मदर, यू आर आवर गुरु, यू आर आवर एवरीथिंग, you are the one who is protecting this dynasty. So whatever you think it is good for us, you do it. How can I say something against to you? So like that Vidura also said, that means Bhishma is, he decided, that means Pandu should be the king and they should get married with these kings, because in the Kshatriyas also they see with whom they should get develop the relationship, which girl they should marry. They have a lot of other issues also, other point factors also will be there. So because they want to develop the alliances, like in the case of Pandavas, so they developed the alliances through marriage. So they got married with the Draupadi, and after that they got married. That means they accepted Virat Naresh, so Virat king, so King Virat's daughter Uttara, he wants to give that girl to Arjuna, but Arjuna said that not for me, but my son can marry. So like this, so they develop the alliances through the marriages. That means their relationship will increase. So there are many factors. So Bhishma, after thinking thoroughly, he thought these places. So he wants to develop the relationship through marriages. So for everything, Vidura said that because you are knowing the everything very well, and you are the best person, so whatever you decided, that is fine for us. So like that, Vidura also, because Vidura is very intelligent, that's why he discussed with him. Vidura also accepted for this. Then after this, so Bhishma, along with the Brahmanas, so Bhishma also thought that, also heard that through the Brahmanas, this Gandhar Naresh, Subal's daughter, Gandhari, she was very good. Yes. So that's why. So he confirmed that by hearing from the Brahmanas also the same. That means the thing he got, that means she is very competent and very good girl. So everything is decided. Then Bhismadev sent his messenger to Gandhar Naresh. And can you give your daughter Gandhari to our blind son Dhrtarastra? Because Bhishma became father for all of these three. So like how father takes care, in the same way he took care. But now for the marriage time, Dhritarashtra is an elder person. First marriage, his marriage should be finished. That should be over. So then only they will go for the next marriages. But this Dhritarashtra is a blind man. Then who will give a girl to blind man? Anyone can give? It's difficult, man. So, but still, Bhishmadev sent his messenger to Subal, asking his daughter to this blind Dhritarashtra. So when he heard this, Subal felt, oh, what is this? Blind man? For a blind person, should I give my daughter? How it will be? Will you give? Nobody will give. But kulam kyatim cha vruttam cha buddhya tu prasamikshya saha dadautam dhrutarashtraya gandharim dharmacharinim. But by seeing the Dhritarashtra's caste, Kulam means is belong to the Kuru dynasty. Puruttam cha, he is a Kshatriya, powerful in the bodily strength. Buddhyatu prasamiksha saha. So this Subal, with his intelligence, he thought developing relationship with the Kauravas and with the Hastinapur is anyway good for him also. And then their support will be there. For a king, another king is support. By developing this marriage, so what will happen? There will be a support will be getting. So many ways he thought, anyway, this is a good proposal only. So let us we give our daughter to him. And also Dhrtarastra is a good person. Dharmacharini. So Gandhari is also Dharmacharini. Dhrtarastra is also good because his Viswarupam will be shown after he gives birth to the Duryodhan. Before that he was okay. But because of his love for his son, all his eyes became blind. Really, he became blind at that time. So this Gandhari, anyway, now parents decided nowadays children how they will be. Hey, for a blind man, you want to give us what is this nonsense? I have and I my own decision. I cannot. Even good people also they are not accepting whomever they are loving nowadays. They are marrying them only and they don't give any. They are saying that mothers and fathers, they are saying to their mothers and fathers, their parents, don't take so much risk for my marriage, and I can decide whom I should marry. So this is the nowadays the trend is going on. Young girl and young boys, they are already having the, before that they are giving the trials also. They are doing the dating and this and that. Then after that they are going for the marriage at the age of 40 and otherwise 45. So after doing the so many trials with so many people, then finally they are deciding. So this is, and then after that their contract there is over, then they are changing. They are changing the partners. It's becoming very common in India also nowadays in the big cities. Now in the villages also they are not caring for the caste. If their girl is interested in the some boy while in their office, so okay, in the corporate offices boys and girls are working together and this girl is liking that boy, and maybe they are different culture, different caste, different this and that. You may say, Venu, you are following the caste by birth. So, but even if you see the culture also, they have a different culture. Never mind, actually, nowadays they are not caring. And parents also not interfering. Okay, if they want to marry, so what can we do? So these old parents who are having at least some respect for their culture, so they are becoming now helpless. And these boys and girls, they got married in the city, they are living in the village. These parents are just rotting actually. No care for the parents also, and these people are just living in a nuclear families without their parents, and because of that there is a problems and nobody is there to solve. Then they fight each other, and then after that they apply for divorce, and then after that, so they spend like that few years and they roam with this and that, and then after that they get married with someone. Like this is going on. No culture, nothing. So this is happening actually. Day by day it is increasing. Atmanam dissitam chasmai pitra matra cha bharata. So Gandhari is such a wonderful girl. Whatever my parents, my mother and father decided, that means now it's done for me. I don't have any second opinion. So that's all. Immediately, oh, my future husband will be the blind man. So why I have to see now onwards? And she put the ribbon on her eyes. She tied a ribbon on her eyes and she voluntarily stopped seeing this world because her husband is not seeing, future husband. That is the chastity she has. Very bold lady, actually, very dharmic. Gandhari is a chaste woman, sati, powerful because of her satitvam. Uh, she made the Duryodhana's body like Vajra Kavacham, like a Vajra, diamond. How is it hard? It will become like that. She has so much power actually. Immediately she closed her eyes with that ribbon. And she decided, now onwards I will never use my eyes because my Patidev is not having eyes and I will not also have. And what he is not seeing, why I have to see that? What beauties he is not seeing, that beauty I don't want to see. Anything. I want to make all my limbs equal to him. Very great woman. She could have opened her eyes and see the things, and tell to her husband properly, oh, this is happening, this is your son is doing this, and it is wrong. She could have told, but simply she also closed and she became blind, like her husband. So what is the use? This is not the really good thing, not appreciable actually, really. You can see in the future discussions, this point also will come actually. She could have helped him in making the right decisions. She she is chaste woman, definitely. There is no doubt in that. Chastity is there. But not having so many other good qualities. Like how Kunti was having. Kunti also didn't jump in the fire along with her husband. Okay, my husband died and I also should die now. Did she do like that? She didn't do like that. She took the pain to raise children, and she trained them very nicely from the childhood, and she took the lot of austerities, pain to grow up these children in a right path. And that is, she did really lot of help to her husband by growing up children and who are dharmic. By this, husband also will become, so will be delivered from the if someone is in the lower planets, he will be delivered to higher planets. He'll be transferred to the higher planets. So that is the Kunti's greatness. But Gandhari is not like that. So anyway, बहुत बड़ी प्रतिव्रता है. So by what is her reason actually? Why she want to close? The main reason is, so when I close my eyes, I cannot see the defects in my husband. So then over. So but if I have eyes, then I can see the defects in my husband. Then I may feel that means superior to him, and that may go against my chastity. That means feeling superior to the husband is also against the chastity. Not respecting. That means if you feel higher than this, the person whom you should respect, if you feel higher than to him, then you cannot give respect. So this is the reason actually she thought. It's very it's not really so it's not really a right step. But took such a great austerity, we should accept that. Having eyes but closing that for the permanently whole life is a great austerity. There is no doubt in that. But if I have my eyes, then I will see the defects and I will close. It's not a extremely good idea. It's not, yeah, it's okay. So this Gandhari, so when she got the age of young age, that means ready to for the marriage. That means this decision was done before itself when she was very young. That means even child at that time only actually she was selected, and she closed her eyes from that day onwards. And when she became youth now, got the youthhood, so then Shakuni is the brother actually, brother of Gandhari. And he took his sister along with him, and he brought that sister to Hastinapur and he gave to Dhrtarastra. So then Bhismadev arranged marriage for them. This is the way Dhritarashtra's marriage. Also, Shakuni brought so many gifts to Dhritarashtra. He gave everything. Of course, in return, Bhishma also gave a lot of gifts to Shakuni. Then Shakuni he went back to his kingdom. So Gandhari was having very beautiful body. Dhrtarastra is having very beautiful, very strong body. They are all very beautiful in the body level. Here Vyasdev was saying, Gandharyapi vararoha शीलाचार विशिष्टितैः तुष्टिं कुरुणां सर्वेषां जनयामास भारत. So Gandhari's nature is also good, and also is having a very good body and beautiful body. And Dhrtarastra is having a very strong body. So because of this, they produced 100 children. So when she got married, Gandhari, even she didn't take the name of other man also. So forget about other things. Such a chaste wife she was, very pure. That means that means always focused on only her husband. Even thinking other man is not at all there in her heart. So like this. Then after that, in Yadu dynasty, and Surasena was there. He is the father of Vasudev also, and he has first before Vasudev he gave birth to one girl. Her name is Prutha, and Satasya Kanya Prutanama Rupena Pratima Bhuvi. At that time, in that era, that means she was Miss Universe. Like before Vichitravirya's wives, Ambika and Ambalika, Ambika, Ambali, they were the Miss Universes. So at that time, they were the most beautiful girls in the whole earth. Now, after the next generation level, if you come to the next generation, so Vichitravirya, these wives means they are all like mother-in-law for for the Kunti. So now Kunti is Miss Universe actually. Rupena Apratima Bhuvi. Bhuvi means on earth, on universe. So Apratima, no one is equal to her. That means Miss Universe. So beautiful she was. So Pitrushwastriyaya Satam Anapatya Bharata Agrimagre Pratignaya Sosyapatyam Sasatyavak. Sursen was having this daughter, but he gave that daughter to Kunti Bhoj. So adoption actually, Kunti Bhoj adopted her actually because he was not. That is a deal. Sursen said that they both were the friends actually, also brothers also. And Sursen said that if I get married, if I get the first child, then I will give to you, and if you get, you should give to me. Like that, they have some kind of agreement. So that's why Surasena, when he got a first baby, so he immediately gave to the Kunti. But they have so much deep friendship. So now that's why she was brought up by Kunti Bol. So that's why she was known as Kunti. So in that Kunti Bol's house, she was growing very nicely, and in the Kunti Bol's house, a lot of guests used to come. One day, one guest came. His name is Durvasa Muni. He is meant for the austerities, and he is always follow dharma, and it is very difficult to understand him when what he asks. Ugram, that means he always follow very austere life and very subtle in his dharma, following the dharma. When what he will do, nobody knows. So then what happened? One day, one Brahmana, that Durvasa came, and Kunti Bose engaged Kunti, Mother Kunti, in his service. And he was very, very angry person. Tamugram, ugram samshitatmanam, sarvayatnair atoshayat. Durvasa was having angry king he is. So and also what time what he asked nobody knows. And it's very difficult to please him actually. Such a very, very difficult character he was having. And also, if you don't follow dharma, immediately he can curse also. Because he is very short-tempered person. Ugram, Mahabharata itself is saying, Tam Ugram Sansitatmanam. Durvasa was the incarnation of Lord Shiva, definitely. So, Atri and Anusuya's son, Durvasa Muni, he is very, very, angry person. So, but Mother Kunti is extreme in patience. And Durvasa was extreme in angry. But finally, so Kunti Maharani, by her great humble qualities, she was able to. Vani Kumari Mataji, why you are sending messages? You are in the class and you are sending messages all the time. What is the reason? Voice messages you are sending? What do you want to say?
Prabhuji, class గురించే చెప్పాను ప్రభుజీ.
క్లాస్
గురించే చెప్పాను ప్రభుజీ. కుంతి భోజుడి గురించి చెప్పాను ప్రభుజీ. Make message.
How I can hear your voice message? I am teaching the class and you are sending voice message. How can you expect that I can hear your voice message?
నేను క్లాస్ గురించే చెప్పాను ప్రభుజీ. సారీ ప్రభుజీ. బ్రదర్ అని చెప్పారు కదా కుంతి భోజుడు బ్రదర్ కాదు.
ఓకే మ్యూట్ ఇట్.
ఓకే ఓకే ప్రభుజీ. సారీ ప్రభుజీ.
She was very patient. Because of that only she was able to satisfy Durvasa Muni. And but Durvasa knows what is future. Tasyai sapradadau mantram apad dharmanvavekshaya abhicharabi samyukta abravicaivatam munihi. Apad dharmam anvavekshaya. Durvasa Muni is really very, very a great personality. He is a great Muni. And he knows what is the future is going to happen. And understanding that means Pandu, he is going to get a curse from a rishi. And because of that, he cannot produce children. But Pandava should appear. And that's why Durvasa Muni knows everything and he gave a boon to her. He gave one mantra to her. By that mantra, she can invite any demigod, any devata. And also abhicharabi sanyuktam abravit. And also how to use that also he explained. That means how to recite this mantra and call the devatas. Everything he explained to her. Because she needs this in future. And very great difficult time she is going to get. Because she cannot get a child from her husband. So in that case, this mantra is useful. So once again, here also you should not think that she is not getting the children from the Pandu. Then how can you say the children produced through this mantra in her, so can be the children of Pandu? The same paddhati. That means because of this mantra, she is able to get children, and those belongs to Pandu only. Because Kshetram is belongs to whom? Kshetram is belongs to the Pandu. So that's why whatever the yield coming there is belongs to Pandu. They are known as Pandavas. And as per the Pandu's karma, only the children are coming actually. You know, so as per the parents' karma, only children appear there. So that's why they are Pandu's children now. This is only process. So clubbing the two, urinating limbs, and then children will coming. So this is also one process. But the resultant child is decided based upon what? Based upon the karma. Yes. So as per the parents' karma, only child will be there. So similarly here Pandu and yes, Kunti, as per that. But of course here the method is so not the uniting the urinating limbs, but there's some other higher process. Devatas are giving blessings and she is getting a child. And also we don't think here. So anyway, I'm going to explain that also. So those things are going to come difficult situations. So he understood and he gave this mantra. After that, he also told, Yam yam devam tvametena mantreṇa vahayasyashi tasya prasadena putrastava bhavishyati. O Kunti, by using this mantra, whomever you call Devata, that Devata will come and will give a son to you. And you should not ask, he will not give a girl. And it is not said, only Putra, he said. You all get this kind of doubts, very difficult doubts. Tathokta satu viprena kunti kautuhalanvita kanya sati devam devamakarmajam sanya kanya sati devamakarma ajuhava yashaswini. Mistake has happened. Kautuhalanvita. Kautuhalanvita. Kutuhal means what? Curiosity. Curiosity is not really good in all the situations. So she was having the curiosity that Kautuhalanvita, because of that curiosity whether this mantra will work or not. She got before marriage a child. This is the thing. See, if she is married and if anything is produced through her, that will be belong to her husband. Yes. Before marriage, someone is produced, then he belongs to whom? Which dynasty belongs then? That is the problem actually. So can you say Karna is also Pandava? You cannot say. He is not a Pandu's son because before marriage he was produced. And can you say he is a Surya Putra? How Surya's Putra then? So you cannot say that also. Devatas are just giving blessings. Through him he came, but you cannot say because Kunti married to the Surya Dev. She got married to Surya Dev. How can you call? There the child is also not. That's a Kanin. In English we say, I don't know. In Sanskrit they are known as Kanin. I think India, something. I don't want to use that word. So Kanin we say actually in Sanskrit. Like the same Kanya's Putra is known as Kaninaha. Vasudev is also Kanin. Before marriage, in a Kanya, if they are produced, they are known as Kanin. Without marriage, they are produced actually. What can we do? Because of her kutuhala, that means curiosity, gave birth to a child. Young girls, they should not be curious. Because of this, so many times, so many mistakes happens in so many houses. People take advantage. That means girls are young, 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, uncles, brothers, this and that, our neighbors, they exploit them actually. Because these people are developing their body and they will be curiosity, they will be having the curiosity of the so many things. Out of this curiosity, there is a impurity. There is a spot in their character actually now. So there will be a spot. Now that means Kunti Maharani hiding this truth. Now, if it is not mistake, nothing is mistake, then why she could have told to everyone? And why she hid this thing? And she didn't tell to the Yudhishthir also. Yudhishthir was the closest son to her. Both are having the same nature, almost. Both, she is also Dharma Devata and he is also Dharma. Always they speak Dharma. But if you see Bhishma, they are all little bit some different. They are not so much coinciding with their mother. In the nature, I am saying. But she didn't tell to him also. Why? Because it's not so right thing to tell everyone. So that's why, yes, parents, they should be careful when the girls are growing. They should always observe. That means, that's why they will not be sent to the gurukula also. No. They always with the parents till the marriage. In the observation, they should not send them lonely anywhere. And always, if they go also, there should be company is necessary. Parents should be there with them, or someone should be there with them. Otherwise, yeah, this is the thing actually. Curiosity is also will make them mistake. That also can happen. And someone may exploit them. That's a Vedic culture. That's why no free mixing. Nowadays, girls are going to the far hostels they are staying and with whom they are staying and with whom they are meeting and chatting. Nowadays, they are chatting and in the what is that? WhatsApps, Facebooks, this, that, video calls. Actually, now in the room also there is no security. They are staying in the room and with whom they are speaking and with whom they are showing their body. Who knows? To whom they are showing their body. Do you know that? This is the Kali. In the Kali, demonism increased such an extent. So everyone is corrupted actually, almost. Everyone is polluted and prone to be polluted extremely. This is happening actually. This is happening. So many people. Because when we were in the student life, at that time itself it is started actually. So he told, whomever you call, they will come and give a son to you. Acha, then Kutuhala, Kautuhalanvita. Then she called Suryadev. So to check the mantra, she called Suryadev because Surya is on the sky, very easy. She immediately she thought, okay, I'll call Suryadev. And she recited mantra and called the Surya. Then Surya came. And when he saw, when she saw that he is standing in front, suddenly he appeared there. And she got surprised. What is this? Why the person standing here? She was not able to understand who is this also first. So then he came very close to her, and Surya Bhagavan started saying, "So beautiful girl, so I came. Tell me, what do you want? How can I do favor to you? So you called me through the mantra which was given by Durvasa. And because of that, I am just helpless to come here. And I came here. So that's why I am Surya Dev, whom you called." Then Kunti got shocked actually after hearing this. Oh my God, Surya Dev came now. So then she started saying, one Brahman gave this mantra to me as a gift, as a vara. And using that to test that, I called you. Tad vijignasayahvanam krutavatyasmite vibhu. Whether it is working or not, I want to check. That's why I called you. So I'm really very sorry. Etasminna parade tvam sirasaham prasadaye to yoshito hi sada raksha swaparadapi nityashaha. What she's telling? So sorry. Now I have done a mistake. I called you because she knows after calling what is going to happen. So Durvasa said that whomever you call, he will give and come and give a child to you. And now she understood, yeah, mantra is working, and she understood now he should not give any child to her because she is not married. And immediately she so getting fear and shaking and said that it's my mistake. And I keep my head on your lotus feet. Please forgive me. And please compassionate towards me. Yoshito hi sada raksha swaparadhapi nityashaha. If there is a rule actually, it's in favor to the Matajis. Yoshito hi sada rakshaha swaparadhapi nityashaha. Girls or woman does mistake, but man has to forgive always that. Yoshito hi sada rakshaha. That means even after they doing the mistake, they has to be protected only. They should not be left over like that. If woman does mistake, oh, you did mistake and go out from my house, and you should not throw her on in the street. It's not at all right actually. They has to be protected. Even they do mistakes, but still they has to be protected. Like how your children might be doing the mistake all the time, but you are somehow or other you are trying to make them correct and also always trying to protect. Now, same way, wife also. Woman can do mistakes, but the responsibility of taking care of them is always there with the man. He has to bear. Bharta means, that means bharan poshan karne wala, means who bears, he should bear actually. If woman is having the mistake also, he should forgive her and protect her. Because they are like children. They are like children. You should not complain, oh, my wife is like this and she is always doing this mistake. I want divorce. No. Is not at all allowed by the Shastra. You have to bear that. That's why so much reservations for Matajis. This is the Vedic culture actually. They think that there is no freedom for the Matajis, and they say no. There is extremely high reservation was given for them. Yoshito hi sada rakshaha. But if a man does a mistake and he has to be punished actually. He has to be punished. So she was saying, then Surya Bhagavan is saying, okay, of course, yes, woman has to be protected and she has to be forgiven. But here the baat hota hai ki Durvasa Muni ka baat. Durvasa gave this gift to you. And after the reciting this mantra, and if I don't give a child, that means this mantra is failing. Means Durvasa will get angry. It's a problem with Durvasa actually. There is no, that means then after that this mantra may not give any result to you for further children in the need. These things are not said here, but Suryadev hinted actually. If you don't accept a child from me now, there is no auspiciousness in your future. He said like that. Means what? That means one mantra is given by Rishi, and if it is not, that means if it is mentioned, means the result has to be accepted. Like Brahmanas, if they speak something, that curse also something, so it has to happen only. If it is made false, means they cannot tolerate that. That means they are speaking the lie. It is equal to the lie. If someone said that now tomorrow you have to die by the Takshaka's bite, if it is not going to happen, that means this Brahmana's word is wrong. That means this Brahmana is false. Then that means he is a false Brahmana. That cannot be accepted actually by anyone. Because they didn't speak any time lie. Like us, we speak all the time, every day lie. One word also is not true. But they never speak any lie from the childhood. So that's why that curse also cannot be a lie. So similarly, Durvasa also is a Brahmana. And how his mantra can be the false mantra? If children is not produced, means false mantra. Rejected by these people means it became false. How it can be possible? So it's impossible. So that's why Surya Bhagavan said that Kunti, see, it's impossible to stop to have a child. It's impossible to stop this. You have to get child. That's all. Of course, this is also very important. This is Daiva Nirnayam. Because Karna should be there and always screw up the Duryodhan. Then only he will be, by seeing the strength of the Karna, he will be becoming so much confident to fight with the Pandavas, and so that he can gather all the nonsense kings towards his side and everyone will be chopped off. Ultimately, Krishna's plan is the topmost, but we have the so many to happen. One thing, there will be so many reasons. This is also, so one of the immediate reason is Durvasa Muni's, the boon cannot be false. Like curse cannot be false. Similarly, boon also cannot be false. The statement, whatever they said, that's all. That should happen. And you use in a wrong way, then if you fire a bullet, that's all. It should go and hit and it will pierce into the body. That's all. That's using. You did the mistake in using. That's your problem. That's not the, yeah. So he said it's clearly. Amogam darshanam mahyam ahutascha te shubhe urutah kvanepi te bhiru doshasyat natra samshaya. That means calling me with, that means, and that is becoming the useless, vain, vrutha, व्यर्थ हो जाना, means waste hona. Calling me, if it is becoming waste, it is going to bring so much inauspiciousness in you. Inauspicious for you. It will be dosha for you. Compared to having a child before marriage and making this mantra false, which is more inauspicious? Making this mantra false is inauspicious. She has to accept. She's thinking that, oh, I am not got married, and if I have a child, then what the society will think? What my parents will think? She is worrying for that. And but Suryadev is saying, if you don't accept this, what is going to happen to you? It is also big dosha for you. You are making false of the Brahmanas. boon. That is also a great problem for you. Then there will be a curse for you also. Maybe this mantra may not work also in future. Anything can happen. Then she will become without any children. And he gave encouragement to her by saying that, Dekho, Kunti, don't worry. Anyway, you called out of the curiosity. Your curiosity is only the main problem. Out of curiosity, also children, they will keep their finger in the fan. And also they will keep their fingers in the electricity. Curiosity, and then once they get the one shock, and then they will never put in the life. Curiosity is not good in all the time. It's very dangerous. It is also, yeah. In some situations, it's good. So then she was worrying for that only. What about my brothers and my parents and my other relatives? They think, and they all will say that without marriage she became pregnant, she became mother, and she will be very much shameful in front of them. So she was thinking like that, but Suryadev is saying, see, you are going to get a beautiful child. Your child will be so powerful, and he is going to have by birth, because this is the way to convince. She's a young girl actually. She's not so old also. Very young girl. देखो देखो तुम्हारे लिए बहुत अच्छा, और तो क्या करे, तो औरत को तो ऐसा ही करना पड़ता, कुछ कुछ अच्छा अच्छा बात हम बोल के बस बाय हुक और क्रूक दे हैज टू बी कन्विंस्ड. तो तो आपका बच्चा कितना अच्छा होगा पता है. तो छोटा बचपन में बच्चे पैदा होते ही बस उनके कान में इतना कुंडल रहेगा जो अदिति से दिया गया कुंडल. मेरा माँ सूर्य भगवान is saying that my mother Aditi has given kundal to me, and those kundal will be with your child. At the time of birth itself, we will be having this. And also, he will be taking birth with my kavach. And that kavach is so powerful, no weapon can break that kavach. That shield, kavach means shield, body shield. And he is so great, he will be having so much so, he will never say no to any Brahmana if they come and beg him. So for Brahmanas, he gives so much charity every day. And he will never say no to anyone. And he can be such a generous person. But one thing, he is also very mani chaiva bhavishyati. There is pride person. But he is Danakarna. He gives charity. So one more thing, you are thinking that your chastity will be going. No, no, no. Because of my blessings. Mat prasadat na te ragni bhavita dosha ityuta. She was thinking that, oh, if I gave birth to a child, then my kanyatvam, that means chastity will be finished. Then who will marry? But Suryadev is saying, because of my blessings, your kanyatvam means your chastity will be there as it is. Like this unmarried girl, how you are, how you will be, like that only you will be even after giving a birth, because of my blessings. There is no problem there is no dosha in you. So that's why you accept a child. So like this, Surya Bhagavan said, so he united with her. Then after that, Many people think, what kind of union happened? Is touching, is seeing, is just glancing, or uniting the urinal limbs? What is this? Union means what? Union means even touching is also union. Embracing is also union. So seeing me, that means matching the eyesights, that means seeing each other is also union. What is union? Don't worry about this. You don't think so much about this. Because of your contaminated your heart, you always think, what is happened? What happened there? What happened? Nothing happened. She is Devata and she is human being. What happened? But our lusty brain always thinks for the because in this gross material world, so only thing is they think only one way of producing the children, uniting the urinal limbs is only the thing they think. But there are the already said there are the different ways, just by anugraha, just by touching, just by glancing, just by the sankalpa, or otherwise just karshana also is I said. It's not that on the bed they are sleeping and it happened nothing. But this is said in the case of Vasudev and Ambika and Ambalika. She was waiting on the bed. But here it is not at all said. Nothing is said here. And also in the case of so Satyavati and Parasar, there is no sleeping on the bed and nothing. Union is said means it can be many ways. It can be many ways. And there is no lust at all in this. Already she is full of fear. What kind of that means she is now, oh, let me have sex, like that she's hankering. Or he is hankering. Nothing. This is the yoga bala. That means is due to mantra it is happening. That means because of mantra she called. So he has to respect. Even Surya Bhagavan also has to respect. He cannot go against the Brahmana's boon. Otherwise, Brahmana can curse Devatas also. They will also fall down from there. Even Kunti also can be cursed actually by Durvasuna. Nobody can go against to him. That's a mantra given by the Brahmana. That's all. So everyone has to respect. Out of respect, it is happening. There is no such a description of the so uniting the urinal limbs. Laingika sambandha is not at all written there. Okay, this is the point. So then what happened? Usi, that means he said in that Tatra Viraha Samabhavat Sarva Sastra Brutambaraha Amukta Kavacha Sriman Deva Garpasriyanvitaha. Some speakers they are saying in the Telugu Bharatam speaker they are saying there is no Satyogarpaha. But here it is not at all given that there is no Satyogarpaha. It can be Satyogarpaha. She became pregnant and for the 9 months she was bearing. Nothing is written like that. At least here it is not written. It is said that Surya Bhagavan is there and he approached her. Then after that she gave birth. And Surya Bhagavan was seeing that. That means he is having the kundala and everything. And she is worrying with that boy. Then what happened? So then what happened? Then Surya Bhagavan gave Kanyatun back to her, then he went back. Before Surya Bhagavan comes, she was Kanya. After uniting with her and gave birth, and he gave Kanyatvam, then he went off. Prasadacha tasyai Kanyatvam punahasa parama mudyati. Prasadacha tasmai Kanyatvam punahasa parama mudyati. Tatvacha tapatam srishtu divam achakrame tataha. After giving back Kanya to only he went back. What it mean then? ये पूरा उसी क्षण में हो गया पूरा. At the time itself, everything is over. Surya came, he gave child, then after that, so he gave back Kanyatum to her, and then he went back to his Surya Loka. That means 9 months he is waiting there, sitting. What do you say? Why it is written here? After giving Kanyatum, he went back. It is a sequence of the incident. This is a sequence is there. He is coming, convincing her, giving a child, then after that giving back Kanyatvam and he is leaving. Means what? How much time we have taken? 9 months? No, 9 months. So that means she gave immediately birth to a baby. So this is a Vasudev's words actually here. I am not seeing 9 months she is bearing and dasis they are helping and hiding that. ये कहानी कहाँ से आया? वंदिता माता जी, ये कहानी इसमें नहीं है. बहुत पुलिहारा बना दिया तेलुगु वाले. I don't know where is that. Let us see. Okay, maybe in another place of Mahabharata, if we see, then I will tell. But here it is clear. Or maybe in another kalpa it happened. I don't know. But here in Vasudev, he didn't write like that. So Karna's story comes once again in the Shanti Parva beginning. So, but there his birth is there or not? I don't remember actually. Shanti Parva first three chapters are the Karna story. I don't remember actually. Long back I wrote exam on my master's Purana Ityahas. Mahabharata story is also out there. No, I don't remember. So anyway, so after that, she gave what she did with that boy. Immediately she gave that boy in a water. So Surya went back, and that boy who appeared just now, and she was lamenting her heart. Drishtva kumaram jatam savarshneyi dinamanasa varshneyi. She belongs to Vishnu Vamsha. That's why she is Varshneyi. And she was crying by seeing that little baby. And she ekagram chintayamasa kim krutva sukrutam bhavet. What can I do? Like that she was thinking. Only one curiosity brought a boy in her hands now, baby. Because of curiosity, this can happen even to the young girls. So out of fear, गुहमानापचारं सा बन्धुपक्षाभयात् सदा उत्ससर्जा कुमारं तं जले कुन्ती महाबलम्. जले कुन्ती महाबलम्. Out of fear from his parents, relatives, brothers, and so and so, because of so much fear, of course she's paining. She's getting pain in her heart, but she cannot show this to everyone. So people, how they will think, unmarried girl now is becoming mother of a boy baby, and she wants to hide it, and that's why she left Karna in the water. Jale kunti mahabalam. who will marry? And who will trust that she has this mantra? And oh, by mantra only it was produced, who knows? So that's why she thought that better to hide it. So when she left in that water, that boy was brought in by one couple. So that Radha, that's a Suta, the chariot driver, and his wife is Radha. And to them, he was caught. So then they gave name to this boy as, because with a lot of wealth he is, that means all the golden shield and also golden rings he was having, by birth they are all there. So that's why by seeing this Vasu Shena, so his name was given. Vasu means wealth, money. So wealth is there with him. That's why he became Vasu Shena. And after that, so they got trained him in many, so all the Astra Shastra and so on. So and he is always doing the austerities and he is giving the charity like anything. Even one time, so his own father, that means Suryadev, came in his dream and he said that not to give, that means tomorrow Indra is going to come to you and he is going to beg your Kavacha Kundalas, that means your earrings and also your shield. But you don't give to him. He is nothing but Indra and is coming in the form of a Brahmana, is asking. But Karna is so generous. If any Brahmana comes, if Indra himself is coming in Brahmana, means even it is a great thing. So if Brahmana comes and asks and not saying no is not at all right for my nature. And if anyone comes, he is maybe Indra also, that Brahmana. But I will give if he asks, whatever. Means, ఒరే నాన్న ఇట్లా చెయ్యకురా బాబు, ఇస్తే చచ్చిపోతావురా అని చెప్పి ఆ నాన్న చెప్తే కూడా నేను వీరుణ్ణి సూర్యుణ్ణి అని చెప్పి ఇచ్చేస్తాడు. అందుకే పోయాడు. Father is saying very nicely, don't give to that Indra, he is coming to save his son, he is coming. To save Arjuna, he is coming. And don't do that. Out of affection, Suryadev, so he was telling to him for his benefit only. But he is so pride, actually. Oh, I am great. That means I am a great donor. I am a generous person. And someone is coming and begging. That's Brahmana. But he is cheating now. He is Indra. How he can be a Brahmana? But no. Indra is coming in the form of Brahmana. Definitely I should use. This is, out of this is pride actually. That's Abhimani. Already said na his father Suryadev. This boy will be Mani. Mani means he is full of pride actually. But in the case of Bali Maharaj also was very generous person. But he wants to give because Krishna is coming. Krishna, that means the one who gives to everyone and he is coming and asking, then why don't I give? Out of devotion he was saying. He is accepting actually, Bali Maharaj. And he rejected the Sukracharya's good suggestion not to give the charity to this boy. If you give a pledge to this boy, then he will take everything. But he pledged by the Sankalpa actually. He did the Sankalpa. So, but here, Karna is in the different case actually. He is out of pride actually, pride. Asking, who is asking? Indra is asking. Is the Supreme Personality of Godhead? No. Anyway. So, But he gave. He removed his kavacha from his body. He did surgery immediately. And that means that is inside, that means attached to the body. He cut that flesh. Whole body, he cut it and he gave. And also earrings, he cut the ears and he gave. Because those are all attached to his body. Like in our body nowadays, they put the steel rods. Na? If someone's leg is broken, hands are broken, they'll be keeping the rods. So similarly, for the karna, the whole body is shielded actually. You might be asking, Prabhuji, if he's growing, then the shield is also growing. Your logic will come. My God, I don't want to say. Because that's why I'm asking these all questions before you ask. And then I will be escaping myself actually. All these silly questions they will ask. Because we see everything with the Kali Yuga standards. And we are not knowing that standards in the Dwapara Yuga and higher Yugas is different. Because of the increase of the adharma, standards are going down. Even if you see few years back, few centuries back, like Maharana Pratap and these people, their sword is 20 kgs, 25 kgs, 90 kgs. 90 kgs of sword they were playing actually. Can you imagine? 20 kgs of sword, can you use it? And with the hand, one hand, still it is there in the museum. You cannot imagine this. That means the standards which are there in the few centuries back, maybe 2 centuries back, is different from now. Now you cannot lift the 2 kgs sword also. For half an hour, you already will be tired. 2 kgs sword also. And they were using the 25, 30, and some days back, even if you go back, then 90 kgs sword. And holding that and holding like this and always using in the battle. This is the standard. So that's why the standards are going down. We should not imagine these things. We should there actually, they are all real. So anyway, he cut everything and Indra got surprised. What a generosity is that? And he got impressed by this. Wah beta, wah. So Suryadev said one thing, if you don't want to hear me and if you want to give, then you at least ask some boon. Such a way, nobody can defeat you. That means you get such a weapon, no enemy can counteract that weapon. Such a weapon you ask. At least you do this thing. Then Karna is okay for this. So after this, so Indra became so happy and he said, okay, what do you want, Karna? I'm so much happy because of your generosity. Then Karna said that, okay, fine. So I want one boon from you. I want one weapon. That weapon is Shakti. Weapon name is Shakti. It's like it's like Badisan Mata, Badisan. Parachi. Badisan English. Like it's like a rod and it is having in the front there is a sharp. Like this. Balloon. So Barchi. So that is so powerful astra actually. If it is played on anyone, nobody can counteract it and he has to die. So such a weapon he got. Karna. Anyway, this weapon Karna was keeping with him to put on Arjuna. Because he wants to only his purpose of doing Kurukshetra Yuddha, his only thing is to defeat Arjuna. Whether Kauravas are going to win or not, he is not at all bothered for him. Because he's so pride, so dhambi. Karna is from the day one, he is having a lot of ahankara and asuya, enviousness and jealousy and pride. Only target is how to defeat Arjuna. That's all. Because of that only he joined with the Kauravas and because of that only everything he did actually. And that's why he wants to use this weapon on the Arjuna, but Krishna is always his savior of his devotees. And he made such a plan, so he brought the Ghatotkacha, and so that Kauravas became majboor ho gaye, helpless ho gaye. They became helpless to use this weapon, Karna's weapon, on Ghatotkacha, so Karna's weapon is used on him. Finish. Ghatotkacha died, but his weapon also gone. He kept for the Arjuna to kill Arjuna, but it was played on Ghatotkacha. Otherwise, yeah, Karna could have killed Arjun, but Krishna will not allow to happen this. So such a powerful weapon he got. Then after that, anyway. So this is a side story. So we were discussing about the Kunti Maharani, na? Kunti. So this Kunti was very beautiful, and Kunti Bhoja's daughter. So she grew up. That means this is over. Karna's birth is over, and she grew up. She became now fit to get married. So at that time, Kunti Bhoj arranged a Swayamvara. All the kings were called, and they are all sitting on their chairs. So Pandu also came. Pandu was very powerful, and he is like a very powerful body he was having. And his eyes are like the bull's eyes. Bull eyes. Vrishabhaksham. Vrishabhaksham. Did you see the eyes of bull? Very big eyes. Like that, his eyes also very big. Like elephant eyes are like small. But bull's eyes are very big. This Pandu's eyes are very powerful, big. And when he was sitting in his chair, it's looking like a Indra was sitting. Second Indra is sitting. That's he was so effulgent among all those kings, and also not like Indra. He's looking like a Surya. Like already there is one Surya in the sky, and there is another Surya sitting in the among these kings. Like that he was appearing. So everyone name was called and explained. This is so and so king, so and so king, so and so king. So Kunti understood, and she understood that this is Pandu. And she is keep on seeing, and when she came and saw the Pandu Maharaj, immediately she got her chemical story is changed. Is written actually, I am not saying, I am not exaggerating. Pandum naravaram range hrudayena kula bhavat tatah kama paritangi sakrut prachala manasa. There was disturbance in the heart of Kunti Maharani. Because there is a matching, marriages are made in heaven. Already marriages are over. So by seeing anyone, she didn't get any hesitation. Now by seeing the Pandu, her heart started getting hesitated actually. What is written here? Prachala manasa. माने मन हृदय में एकदम तूफान आने लगा. हृदय में तूफान. प्रचल मानसा and काम परितांगी. Her limbs are becoming, that means, so getting attracted towards him in a another way. That means in a kama paritanga. Kama means some kind of, that means yes, he is a person, he should be my husband. So she get husband feeling. Husband feeling means yes, who can touch her body, who can, yeah. So such a feeling she is getting by seeing the Pandu. Then what she did? Immediately she put that Varamala in his neck. In Pandu's neck. Then after that, Kunti Bhoj. So as per the Shastra, he arranged the marriage, and after that he gave a lot of gifts and lot of wealth to Pandu, and so he sent her to Hastinapur. So Pandu Maharaj brought her to Hastinapur. In his palace, he kept her. So like that, one marriage is over. Then after that, Bhismadev was thinking, I think there should be one more marriage. Because Kshatriyas can have many marriages. As per the Dharma Shastras, they can have many. So that's why Bhismadev was thinking that why can't they have, that means, I don't know the political reasons, but he thought that Pandu should get married Madri's, Madri Desh, that means Shelya's brother, sister. So that's why Bhishmadev himself went to the South India, Madras, along with Chitrangani Sena. Bhishma himself went actually. To bring the Gandhari, Bhishma didn't go. Only he sent Dutas, messengers, because Gandhar Nadesh is not so powerful. उनका क्या है तो ले आओ दूतों को भेज दिया लेके आया बस उनको बोल दी तो उनको भाई लेके आए सेकुनी माम तो but in the case of Madri actually Shelya near to Shelya, that is Madras, he came. Bhishmadev came to our Madras, South India. So along with all his Sena, he came and he was standing outside to his kingdom. That means his not kingdom, that city, Madras city. So Shelya came to know Bhishma came with his Chitrangani Sena not to fight, but generally people think that if Chitrangani Sena coming means they may think fight, but they don't know fight. So Bhishma himself came. So with due respect, he invited Bhishmadev into his city, and he did all the so properly. So all the different hostings he did, and he said, Bhishma said that after that, Shelya asked, then Bhishma said, so Rajan, I heard that you have a beautiful sister, and I am thinking, so this sister should be given to my son Pandu. What do you think for this? What is your proposal? What is your response for this? Like Bhishma was asking. So then what is the response from the Shelya? Shelya was thinking, my God, Hastinapur king, and they are trying to have relationship with us. What a great surprise this is. And the Delhi kings, they want to they want to have relationship with us, and we are so happy. Because after marriage means what? The alliances will increase. Na? The case of Kshatriyas, marriage means there is so many so much geopolitical changes will be there actually. Now so there is a good relationship between the Shelya, that means this Madras kings and so Hastinapur kings, Kurus and Shelya, there is a good relationship. So he's so happy actually. Wow. How can we bring better than this match? But there is a condition. So Shelya put a condition for this. There is one family tradition for us. What is the tradition? Whoever is going to marry our girls, they should give money to us. Well, Kanya Sulkam. Kanya Sulkam is there. That is the tradition. Asuri marriage, na? Asura marriage, it is there, na? Asura marriage, in that Asura marriage, so someone should give money to the girl actually. This is the Kanya Sulkam. Asura marriage, this is. This is a tradition actually, their tradition. This kind of marriage they follow. These Madras kings, they follow that. This is coming from the very long tradition. That's what Shelya is saying. This is not my invention. This is there from my parampara actually, our Vamsha parampara. So we don't give our gold freely. And you have to pay for this. Then we can give to you. Like here now, Varakatna is there. If you give money, then only they will marry girls. In South India, this is there. Now reverse is there. So much huge money they take. 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crores, 10 crores. Yes, Mataji. You are saved. No, no money. No money, no nothing. Both sides. So it's in the reverse. But in the North India, you don't see so much dowry system. Very less. I have seen North India. I am there actually. There is very few actually. Even the big corporate employees also they don't take much. Only just for marriage expenses, this and that. But in South India, the lot of money they take. If he is a corporate employee, then 1 crore, 2 crores, like that they take. Yeah. Anyway, so then he said there is a Kanya Sulkam you should give. And Bhishma said, what is the problem? So no problem for us. And Bhishma gave a lot of, that means different precious stones and lot of gold and everything he gave to Shalya. And by seeing this, Shalya became so happy. And also, this is Kula Dharma. You may ask, Kanya Shulkam is right or wrong? Kanya Shulkam is also one of the system is given in the Shastra. As per the, that means 8 type of marriages. Asura Vivaha is nothing but where you should give. That means to have a girl, you should give money. Dhanam. So this is there. So it is not against the Shastra. Oh, 8:30 anyway. So then marriage is over. So he brought actually, marriage not over. He brought along with him, Bhishma brought along with him Madri to Hastinapur, and then in the Hastinapur marriage is done. Like how he brought from the Kasi, Ambika and Hambalika, Amba Ambika Ambalika, like that now also he brought. Not like, so he brought Madri and then after that marriage. Bhishmadev, what a sacrifice he did. He didn't marry, I don't know if he got married or not. So, but he did everything. Fixing marriages, making marriages, everything he did. Bechara. So he's really very great personality. For Kuru dynasty, what he didn't do? He did everything because of his vow for his father. So his vow for that Nishada king, Machwara king. Bhishmadev also accepted the Shalya's proposal because Natra kaschana doshosti purvai vidirayam kritaha viditeyam cha te Shalya maryada sadhu sammata. So this Kanya Shulkam, when Madri, that means when Shalya said, so Bhishma is saying, Bhishma is the best person who knows the Dharma Shastras. He has the equal knowledge of the Sukracharya and he has the equal knowledge of Bruhaspati. Bruhaspati and Sukracharya are the best knowers of the Dharma. And their knowledge he is already having, equal to their knowledge he is having. And he is saying, this Maryada is Sadhu Sammata. So, Maryada Sadhu Sammata. That means taking money for the girl is Sadhu Sammata. It is a Maryada actually, it is there. People nowadays they say this is wrong, that is wrong. Nothing wrong. No, no. It's not wrong. That means there should be, yeah, as per your capacity, so you will be satisfying and according to that kind of range of the people only you can get and who can be satisfied with your money and there only you can get a girl. This was a system, was there. It was there. So marriage is over, and Pandu got married with her, and after that, 2 wives he is having, and very so happy with the 2 wives. He didn't become like Vichitravirya. Only 30 days, in 30 nights, he spent time with them, 30 nights. Tatah sa kauravo raja vihrutya tridasha nishaha. 30 nights he spent, not 3 nights. Nowadays they spend 3 nights, they spend 30 nights. That's the standard, I think. 30 nights. I don't know. So then after that, so he went for expanding the Kuru, that means Kuru desh. He wants to expand his country, his kingdom. For that, he was defeating so many kings. Only because of Pandu only. So that much kingdom was there. Pandu was the king. Everything belongs to the Yudhishthir Maharaj actually. All the things you should remember. Anyway, we'll discuss remaining things tomorrow. Please. Hare Krishna. So patient you are all, 2.5 hours sitting and healing. Yes, Ravindra Sachiputra Prabhu. In one posture you sat like this from whole class. In the whole class, I am really surprised. Yes, Prabhu, what is your question?
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So just a small question.
One second, Prabhu. Let me have my view. Where is that bag? Okay. माता जी फ्लाइट मिस ना हो जाए. ఫ్లైట్ ఎక్కడమ్మా మళ్ళీ Yes, Prabhuji. Tell me. Where are you, Prabhu? I am not able to hear you. Hare Krishna. Your voice is not coming. Someone. Power off. Okay, power of, that's why internet gone. Tell me, Ravindra Sachiputra Prabhu. Where is Ravindra Sachiputra? Prema Kalpataru Mataji. Rasa Kalpataru. Operate to Kalpataru.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu,
Yes, Mataji.
so you have we have discussed about how in Kali Yuga people cheat each other. Like there are many
Yes.
type of people that cheat. So my question is, because in Kali Yuga we are made with these 4 defects. So cheating is also one of the prophets.
Question is wrong. First of all, I have to correct your question.
Okay.
So, not only in Kali Yuga 4 defects are there in every human, every yuga. So,
Okay.
Brahma, Pramada, Karna, Pada, Klapsa is the 4 defects are there in human body. Human body senses are not perfect, and also that imperfect. There is a Brahma.
So all the
Delusion
jivas
because of
have
that.
this defect in all the yugas.
Yeah. Yes.
But Jiva is Sachitananda.
Yes. Jivatma is different, and Jiva is different.
Okay.
Jivatma means soul, Jiva means with the body.
So where these defects have kept in life? It will
There
be in
in
the
the
mind of
senses.
the layer or something like that. I don't understand.
You have to hear Shastra Pramanam. Telugu, I did Shastra Pramanam. So if you have time, so very extensive course this is. So where these defects are there, how we do the mistakes, and how the knowledge, Pratyaksha and Anumana permanence is wrong, and everything is discussed. Very clearly you can understand.
Okay, Prabhu. I have one more question regarding last time class. So it was discussed that the queen's maids were also comes under the property of the queen.
King.
The king. So
Yeah.
in this present generation, in Mayapur especially, there are many Matajis work for devotee families, like non-devotees work for devotees. And in many cases, they work in many different places for one day. So they have many owners. They don't stick with one family. So in that case, I don't know how this dharma will fit into.
No.
And
No, they are labor. They are not the servants.
so
They are just daily wage. But servant means what? Master is taking the complete responsibility. So that is the system actually. Previously, master is having, even in the villages also, they used to come for the serving the master Jamindar. So then Jamindar is a Swami at the before Britishers also it was there. So complete responsibility in their house, there is any difficulty, Master Swami is giving everything. If there is any disease, then he'll put all his wealth. Always Master thinks the welfare of the servant. Servant always think the welfare of the master. And it is like that. So there is a strong relationship. Anyonya means paraspara priyam kankshina. That means they will be desiring the welfare of others all the time. Even he may get lost, but opposite person should be happy. This was even Prahlad Maharaj uses this example. So in the 10th chapter, in the 7th canto. So how the servant always tries to please master, master always like that. Similarly, master also tries to please the servant. So similarly, that's why Prahlad Maharaj not saying that Narsingh Bhagwan is saying to. So like how the servant is trying to please, then master also try to please the servant. So this was the system. In that case, it is applicable. Not that these people, but one day, 2 days. We are not masters and they are labor.
But in this present situation that laborers work for us and we pay for them. So in that case, how does this, because they they use that money for different uses. They don't follow the regulatory principles. They might intoxicate. They might do things with that the money. So how does that karma affect the devotees?
Nothing will affect us because they are working and we are giving finish. Because we are not giving freely. Now, if we give charity for a wrong person, then that's it. So then that is tamasika dana. So if you give a wrong person who is a drunkard, you give a charity, a donation, then that you are not giving donation. They are working hard and you are paying for it. Balance. They give work, you give money, balance is settled. After that, what they use, that is their account only.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you.
Mani Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी प्रणाम। प्रभु जी एक थोड़ा जिज्ञासा रहती है कि हमारे जीवन में क्यों माता मतलब ये ही हमारे माता पिता सिलेक्ट होके आते हैं, या ये हमारे ब्रदर सिस्टर सिलेक्ट होके आते हैं, या कुछ मित्रगण, या हमारे गुरु आसपास के, माने क्यों हम आपसे महाभारत पढ़ रहे हैं, तो माने इतने होल वर्ल्ड में इतने सारे लोग हैं, तो क्यों कुछ सिलेक्टेड लोग ही हमारी लाइफ में आते हैं, जैसे कि क्यों कुंती महारानी के दुर्वासा ऋषि आए, इस तरह से थोड़ी जिज्ञासा रहती कि क्यों, क्या पूर्व जन्म का लेना देना है क्या प्रभु जी, ऐसा कुछ? प्रभु जी सॉरी यदि प्रश्न गलत हो तो प्रभु जी।
I will not blast you, don't worry. ये पूरा माता जी मुझे भी इस आता है, क्यों यही लोग मेरे स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं? क्योंकि मेरा कर्म है, एक्चुअली क्या करूं?
नहीं प्रभु जी ऐसा भी
इसका
होता था, कोई और भी तो पढ़ा सकता था, मतलब इस तरह से थोड़ा सा।
यही वो आपका कर्म है, मेरे जैसे स्टूडेंट टीचर मिल गया, वो मेरा कर्म है, आप मेरे जैसे स्टूडेंट मिल गए। ये सभी माता जी पूर्व का संबंध रहता है सबका, ऐसा नहीं है कि संबंध नहीं रहता है, लेकिन स्पिरिचुअली जो भी है वो कर्म से संबंध नहीं रहता। जैसे आध्यात्मिक जो भी है गुरु है वो भगवान की कृपा से मिलता है, और गुरु की कृपा से भगवान मिलता है, और साधुओं की कृपा से आप भक्ति में आते हैं, कर्म की बल से आप भक्ति में नहीं आते हैं। और जो भी है भक्ति संबंधित जो भी शिक्षक हैं, गुरु है, गुरु से भक्ति संबोध प्रबोध करने वाला गुरु, वो केवल उन लोगों की कृपा से आपको वो मिल रहे हैं। लेकिन जो कर्मी जगत में जो भी टीचर्स है, और नहीं तो माता पिता हैं, भाई बहन हैं, और जो भी रिश्तेदार हैं, वो सभी कर्म के अनुसार मिलते हैं। वो आपका कर्म है कि वैसा माता पिता मिले, वैसा भाई मिले, लेकिन गुरु उनकी कृपा से आपको मिले, तो गुरु की कृपा है, वो कर्म से नहीं।
जी प्रभु जी धन्यवाद जी।
अभी हम लोग फ्रीली पढ़ाना है करके सबको ऐसा मैसेज भेजे तब कि हमारी वही उन लोगों की कृपा है, इसीलिए आप लोगों के पास वो मैसेज आके आप लोग ऐसा रजिस्टर कर पाएंगे, टीचर्स की कृपा है। और एनीथिंग एनीवन एल्स? थैंक यू वेरी मच। हरे कृष्णा। वंचा तपस्या। What is that? One more question is there. अच्छा, हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, we never ever give. अच्छा, who said we will never ever? I didn't say. It's not so easy to go. Becoming Vaishnava is not an easy thing. It doesn't mean that you cannot become Vaishnava. So becoming lawyer is not so easy, no? So you became lawyer or not? By your hard work. Manjari Vidyapati Mataji is a lion. So in a ancient days, very long back, she is lion. So how you became? Because of your effort. Similarly, you can become an eligible, but for that, one should develop the Raganuga Bhakti, and also it should be Ragatmika Bhakti. Should mature and become Ragatmika. Means following the inhabitants of the Vrindavan. Means following the Vrindavan lifestyle. You should follow Vrindavan lifestyle to become a Vrindavan Vasis, Vrindavan Rajvasi follower. If you want to become, you should accept their lifestyle or not. Definitely. Then only you can go to the Gopal. That is the point. But you don't want to accept the Vrindavan lifestyle and you don't want to accept the cows and land and so on so, but you want to go to Goloka, how it is possible? Rupa Goswami is not allowing you. He is saying condition is put. Until unless if you don't follow the Brajavasis, you cannot go to the Golok Vrindavan. That's his condition, not mine. So that is the point. I didn't put my finger in the fan. I'm an intelligent boy. Thank you very much, Hare Krishna.